You know, if you just play this music behind pigeons, just a flock of pigeons, and you have this playing in the background.
Dude, their music video for this should just be like
Pigeons.
Yeah,
Right?
you can cut that shit together and like, yeah.
First rave was EDC 2009. Only went Friday, but it was quite the adventure.
First rave I went to was, what was it called? I think it was called Beyond Wonderland. It wasn't called Beyond Wonderland. They changed the name to Beyond Wonderland. It was called something else. But it was in April or March of 2009.
My first rave was Deadmau5 at the Palladium in Hollywood, 09 sometime. I saw the finger lights at EDC and got hooked and started doing the figure eight all night and gave myself tendonitis for a week after. Like, I couldn't even work. And I ordered gloves a month after and got the like cheapo ones with the wires going inside and broke all the wires in like a month and a half with practicing. And then I ordered some like more from Liquid Emotions just because that was the only website I knew of.
Very cool.
To my knowledge, it started with, honestly, you had lights because you were high or messed up at a party and it looked good, or you were trying to increase your high, period. People started to realize that you can make it look prettier and more pretty and then make it more artistic and start to incorporate shapes and patterns and yada yada yada. And then it got into gloves and, you know, people went crazy from there.
So of course there are 5 lights in each glove. One light looks like this. You turn it on by just pushing it. Now these lights have multiple functions, like, let me turn it off. I can push it twice, and when I wave it around, see it's sort of purple and red. I could turn it 3 times, and it blinks.
This set has a lot of newer bulbs. I have some 2-color strobes. You see color, and then gap. Oh no, this one's dead. There we go. The traditional was originally 3-color strobes. There's 3 separate colors. So the 2 colors are just missing one. You just kill one of the parts of it. And then together they have this nice, I don't know, bright feel to them. And then I also have some palms on here, which are also the same kind of lights. So just click on, click off, click on, click off. And the thumbs are the most fun because they have multiple modes. This is called a seizure strobe for how fast it goes.
Is that how slow it goes?
That's true, it's longer.
So it's actually slow.
Yeah. And then the blend just changes colors. All white strobe. Red flashing. So 6 modes, they just go through all the modes and then they turn off. But every glove set's different. Every glover's different.
Everybody has a different style, and I want to say, like, I'm just going to make up my own terms here. I don't know if other people have their own terms. Like freestyle shows, which a lot of people I'd say do and don't realize they're doing, where you're just kind of jamming to the music, a lot of like liquid, and just doing whatever visuals might accompany the sounds you're hearing. And then there's people who like to pursue like more technical styles that incorporating like hip-hop dancing, like tutting, and like boxes, and like finger tutting and all that stuff. That's where it gets more technical and like people can start to judge because there is like some sort of linear thought that has to make sense for the illusion to work out.
Nowadays, I walk around and constantly my fingers are moving, or music will come on and I'll look down, oh, my hands are moving. I mean, even if there's no lights on your fingers, you can visualize what it would look like to the person and how it's going to be shown. Or even just practice motions, like everybody starts with the rolling, so you just practice it wherever you're going and just go.
Very cool.
when I was first getting into it, I practiced in front of the mirror. And people would walk into the bathroom and it'd be dark in there. They'd be like, okay, I'm just going to use the bathroom. And then there'd be this guy with lights. But I don't really practice anymore because once you get the basic moves down, it's like muscle memory.
I honestly feel one of the best ways to improve as somebody who gives shows with lights or whatever, video. Because you can watch it, you can get into it while you're doing it, and then you go back later and critique yourself and make whatever changes you think you need to make.
You want to give a show where people be like, wow, that guy was good. He stood out from everybody. And I had a good show, and they'll remember it and from then on, or maybe even inspire them to get into it, which is cool because when you meet a lot of people that are up and coming, they want to talk to you and learn, and you can teach them a little, but every Glover is different, so you can't teach them all you want to. But so then you just give them a show, and then they'll see something, and like, oh, and just like a little thing will go off, and they will try something and then change it, and so everybody evolves their own moves in their own way, and I don't know, that kind of drives me too, because then maybe they'll change it a little, and then you'll see that and go, oh, and then you inspire to get inspired kind of thing.
Light artists are meeting up, having kickbacks, and just trying to figure out like what to do and how to do shows together. Like every Friday night there's a meetup down in Whittier for a lot of the top Glovers to like kick it, exchange shows, talk about what's going on, events, music, all kinds of stuff. And it reminds me of like when I used to do a lot of graffiti, and we'd have our black book sessions. You'd be like, check out these letters, check out this technique, this one spot over here, like check out this like album I just got. It's like everybody collaborating together and like helping each other improve and like push each other. I really like it. It's weird. I have friends that are just YouTube friends. I've never met them, I've never called them, I don't know what they sound like. I might have seen a picture, but I only know them from their light show videos and chatting on YouTube. And every now and then I'll meet some of them, and I've done it, and a lot of people know this guy, Gummy. That's how we met, talking online. And then he hooked up with some of the dudes from Light Zombies, and we talked more online, and he came over to one of these little house party I had, and then we became friends after that. And I've like met some of my other homies in PLL the same way. Like talking online, met at Atlantis, raves, homies since then. Like, and it's cool because you finally get to meet people, and it's, as you get older, at least for me, like, it's harder and harder to meet new people and extend your horizons, yada yada yada.
After the first rave, I just really got into that whole culture. I got into the music and everything, and to become part of that culture, you're of course gonna pick up like everything along with it, like the bracelets that everybody wears, the lights, and so I just wanted to get into it.
I like making people happy, making people smile, and people are like, oh, can I have a light show? And then you give them one, they're like, oh, this is the greatest thing, I'm so happy now.
I don't know, it's such a nice way to get everything out, and I can do it at home. I can like bring my gloves with me. I've like sit there and do it at work when I'm on my break. Like, I skate too, but like I can't always go spend like 4 hours on a skate session like I used to. Like now it's 15 minutes, and I can definitely sit there and like play with my hands on the bus every single day before work, and like, oh, I just need to like bend this finger back more. I don't know. It gets me through the day. Like when I'm having a hard time clearing my head, and I can just sit there and like figure out a pattern, and like, oh, then come back to whatever I was doing.
They just missed the driving thing. So, 2012, yeah. The big pushing point was that they didn't write the part for driving under the influence. It was really shittily written.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So that's how it is. Any build, it starts off shitty and it needs to get better, and then it gets passed.
It's like revising.
Yeah.
Like technical revision.
I was just stupid. I got 5 hours, but because I switched to my old phone, which didn't change the time, so my alarm was like too early.
It's funny, I haven't, it's like, I've been okay about Winter Fresh. I mean, get excited about the day of. But I guess I was excited last night. I woke up at 6 this morning and couldn't go back to sleep.
Yeah, I had a hard time getting to sleep last night because of it.
Yeah.
That's why I was like even more pissed. I was like not even, no, I was sad, but I was like straight up pissed when I got
Whoa.
Yeah, I was pretty upset. I was like, damn. But at least, I was like, I have a hotel room.
Have you rolled it out for your first? Oh, and at your place that one time.
Yeah.
I said bingo. Huh? You're a tribe baby, aren't you? Yeah, you're a tribe baby, dude. This is my first time. I like the vibe is so much better. You don't have to worry about anything.
You don't need the audio, do you?
Nah.
It's good. We're all talking.